This is Duel, Saturday, May 10th, 2025, Night 6. Let's get this party started. Last week on Duel was by far the best episode of the season. Current reigning champ Peach went toe-to-toe against Travis in one of the longest duels ever, over 40 minutes of intense pressure. And when it came down to the wire, Peach reigned supreme. Our jackpot sits over $4 million. The question is, who's going to get to the grand final and have a shot at that kind of money? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Duel on GSE Night 6. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Duel on GSE. I'm your host, Patrick Murphy. We have had a hell of a season so far. Reigning champ Peach has won $10,000 in one duel. Peach, we welcome you back.
Thank you, Pat. Very nice to be back.
How are you feeling now that you went under a hell of a duel against Travis?
Well, I mean, I'd like to win more with one win and 10,000 under my belt. I'd certainly like to win more, but I can't be mad about how that duel went, and especially since that I came out on top.
Mm-hmm.
Travis was like a great opponent. Fantastic.
It is, yeah, it's a literal audience in here because we have so many people in this voice call, and we appreciate you guys coming in and tuning in for Night 6. Peach, best of luck. You chose your opponent before.
Join the Emporium!
That, exactly. And I pay them nothing to free advertise. Your opponent is Cody. Cody, welcome.
Hey, Pat. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you here. Tell us a little bit about yourself if you wish to do so.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, I'm just your average 26-year-old. Pretty much nothing more than that.
your average 26-year-old person that lives in America.
Clearly.
What are 26-year-olds in America? Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh my god! Perfect!
We're the kids in America! Whoa!
We're the squid kids in America.
Yes.
We're the squids in America.
What?
Last week when we left off, ladies and gentlemen, I kid you not, our jackpot looked something like this. $4,050,000.
Holy shit.
Ooh!
The clock.
As it stands, our top four, K-Tech sitting on one duel, $50,000. He is on the bubble. Julian is currently sitting on third at two duels, $75,000. Vol has been in the top four since night one. Two duels, $110,000. Travis is currently our number one seed at three duels, $160,000. You both have 10 chips. You both have two presses, which will allow you 7 seconds, a second time clock against the other person. Peach, Cody, you ready?
I was made ready.
Hope the control doesn't screw me over.
I hope not. Gentlemen, screens up. And it gives me great pleasure to say for Night 6, let's duel. Good luck, guys. Your first question is this. Which TV show won the Emmy for Best Comedy from 2010 to 2012? A. Glee, B. Veep, C. Curb Your Enthusiasm, or D. Modern Family? Place your chips if you have them available to you. You can go for all four options, or you feel confident.
Can we see the question by chance?
Can somebody take a screenshot of the question and post it in chat, please?
On it.
Thank you.
In that case,
Elliot was a
shot until chips are removed.
Oh yeah, Peach, can you remove your chips, please?
Yeah.
So sorry. You have one more to remove.
Just,
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm just going to make sure that my chips are properly placed in and out just as a test run.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
everybody, hang on just 1 second. No, everyone's chips
Got
is
it.
off them. Hang on just 1 second, guys. Wait. Please. Please. Thank you. Now you can play your chips.
Okay.
My bad.
Seeing in chat.
See, our players are anticipating. Now you can play your chips, guys. And if you want to lock down, just hit your buzzer. If you want to activate a 7-second press, hit it again. Cody's locked in. You've been pressed, you have 7 with, and not needing a 7-second press. Oh!
A literal second and a half, dude. Wow.
Well, gentlemen, screen's down. Cody played 2 chips. Peach with that 7-second press. Do you think it forced you to play all 4?
No, I just couldn't decide. I really did not know, and I just didn't want to get eliminated.
Right, so no matter what happens from here on in, you're safe. So if the answer is Glee or V, Peach wins his second duel. The answer is Curb Your Enthusiasm or Modern Family. We keep rolling. Is this duel over with? It's Modern Family.
Dang, should have just stuck to that option.
Wow. We take 4 chips. I can speak. We take 4 chips off of the table and put it into the jackpot, $20,000. We're up to $4,070,000. Cody has 9 chips, 1 press. Peach has 7 chips and both presses. Second question
Chat.
of the duel. Yes.
I finished the logo. Where do I put it?
I just posted and share. I'll get to it momentarily. I'll get to it after duel. Question 2, guys.
With or without the watermark?
With the watermark.
Okay.
Who directed the 1942 film Casablanca? A. Howard Hawks. B. John Ford. C. Michael Curtis. Or D. William Wyler. Thanks,
Your goal.
Jason. Beautiful. Cody's locked in. Can I ask for those that are not playing to just stay muted, please? Just let our duelist do their thing. You've been pressed. You have 7 seconds max. Doesn't need the 7 seconds. Why am I starting to think Peach has this 7-second press down to an absolute core?
I don't know, man. I just stopped it for 5 seconds being like, he's taking too long. Ding!
Screen's down. Well, both of you just decided to play 4 chips anyway. So what kind of difference does that make? None whatsoever. You guys are safe. The correct answer is Michael Curtis.
Okay.
Fair enough.
And guys,
What about the space?
we now have reached a $4.1 million jackpot. Woohoo! 4,100,000. Cody, you're out of presses. You have 6 chips. Peach, you have both presses, but you have 4 chips. Screen's up. Next question.
I got the screenshot.
Present-day Pakistan and Bangladesh have both been parts of which country? A. China. B. Russia. C. India. D. Iran.
Getting the screenshot right now.
Thank you.
I got it.
Thanks, Jay. Yeah, thank you, guys.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm quick
Cody.
with it.
Cody automatically has locked down.
Okay.
So, Peach, you can basically take your time on this one.
You can take your sweet ass time.
Because Cody ran out of presses.
You already used them.
What can I say? I tend to use the power plays quite early. It's not the only time I've done this before.
this isn't your first rodeo.
No, my first rodeo in this game, but not my first rodeo when it comes to pushing things this early. Did I seriously
I'll take things. I'll take
him?
things Cody wishes he could take back for 500, Alex.
Hey,
Holy-
hang on. Hey, Jason, answer there's the daily double.
There you go.
Oh my god!
And I can already hear Phil with another GSE moments that live in our head rent free.
It's not going to be the first one today.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Oh my god!
Congratulations.
Oh my goodness.
So that makes,
This
what, 10,
easily.
right, Scott?
Now back to your regularly scheduled mayhem.
Screen's down.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yikes.
So both of you have played on India, but Peach played an extra chip on China. Just out of curiosity. Peach. You played an extra chip. Just one.
Mm-hmm. Why did I play that extra chip?
Why did you play that extra chip?
Because considering that I thought China and India were like the closest countries to the Pakistan and Bangladesh as described in the question. I didn't know for sure.
Cody, you seem very confident. I think there's a way. I have a feeling you knew this one.
Yeah, I had a pretty good feeling because both Bangladesh and Pakistan were both in the same Indian colony of the United Kingdom of Great Britain. So back in Great Britain, they had this extended colony of India. And India consisted of India, at least portions of Pakistan, I'm not sure if it's the entire Pakistan, and Bangladesh, because they also had Burma as a British colony as well.
So he seems very confident. If the answer is India, we move on. If the answer is China, Peach wins his second duel. Reveal it. It's India.
Mm-hmm.
You put one more chip into the jackpot. Peach is being a big contributor. $4,105,000. Peach has both presses and 3 chips. Cody has 6 chips. No presses, but Cody has a big advantage. Screens up.
Yes, Pat,
Question.
just the tip.
Hey, just the chip.
You've got me tipping me, dude! Trust me, buddy, this is the tip of the iceberg if this becomes an endurance.
Question 4. Screens up. In which city is the Bolshoi Ballet based? A. Moscow, B. St. Petersburg, C. Kiev, D. Minsk. That is a question. Just waiting on a screenshot into the screenshot. Thank you, Johnny.
This was what I wrote.
Oh, hang on just one second, guys. There you go. Sorry. I did a thing. Bolshoi. Thank you, Ben. Now you guys can play your chips. Bolshoi. I knew. Oh, wait. Stop.
Whoops.
Chips or...
Not the first time it happened, Pat.
Oh, Christ.
You need me to
Peach.
remove my chips.
Peach, there's no chips that was on the table that's been played.
Oopsies.
So very confused. Okay, Pat, I'm gonna do something real quick. Are all my chips in now?
No. No chips are on the table whatsoever.
What?
Nobody even put them on
yet.
yet.
More than once?
Nobody has put any chips on the table. So give me a second. Hang on. Can y'all be
Ladies and gentlemen, we found our clip.
We found.
Calm your man.
All right.
No, we didn't.
All right, which
What
one
did
of you fuckers cut the green wire?
Last time I checked.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, Travis.
I think it was the
I'll tell
green
you, it
wire.
wasn't the cyclist.
Wait, say it again, Travis.
It wasn't the cyclist.
I was
Jesus
about to
Christ.
say here, like
All
you
right,
talk about the Tiffany
let's-
iceberg, I can last all night.
Red versus green. Learn the bloody difference.
There
Exactly.
you go.
All right, now
All right,
hold on, folks.
so
let's
let's-
get the thing back in order.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Try now.
Okay.
Okay, you guys are now safe.
All right. Okay.
let's
I
chill.
pressed on my chips in, right?
I cannot say now because we are now in live play.
Fair enough. Just hope to God I memorize them all.
Cody's locked in. Now Peach can play his chips. He has 3. He cannot cover all the options. Both players have locked in. To make it fair, because if you guys are seeing on the screens that both players have presses, Cody has no presses whatsoever. Peach still has both.
I was about to say, yeah.
Screens down. Wow. Cody is safe no matter what happens. The answer is Kiev. Cody becomes the champion. The answer is Moscow, St. Petersburg, or Minsk. We keep going. Is this duel over with? It's Moscow.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay.
Good play.
So, we add 5 more chips to the jackpot. Peach has 1 chip and both presses. He was in this situation before. Cody has 3 chips and no presses. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, more Duel here at GSC happens right after this. Welcome back to Duel on GSE. We are in a duel between Peach and Cody. Cody has 3 chips and no presses. Peach, down to 1 chip. You are in the same position as you were last duel, and you've gotten very far.
Just hope I run into a lucky streak of questions going forward.
But the advantage you have is that you have both presses. Cody has none. Cody cannot cover all the options. You have 1 shot. We could have a situation right now for the first time this season, we could have an automatic double elimination. We haven't had it yet, but let's hope it doesn't happen. Screens up. Next question. Oh, goodness me. What is the name for the study of pollen and spores? A. Palynology. B. Muscology. C. Paleopedology. Or D. Criminology. This could be the question that breaks the camel's back. Peach is locked in. You've been pressed, Cody. You have 7 seconds max. Does not need it. Cody, how are you feeling?
I'm going to be honest here. As soon as you say pollen and spores, the first thing that came up to my mind was anything that starts with the letter P. But in the case that something goes completely off, I decided to add my extra chip into play just in case something screws up. Just to force the next question, because I know Peach got it correct.
Peach, how are you feeling with 1 chip?
Not that great. I mean, I went with the one that stuck out to me the most. But I was just not sure. Again, it was just something that you either knew or you didn't.
Bill, gentlemen, screen's down. All the chips are on the table. So the situation right now is this. If the answer is C or D, Cody wins his first duel. If the answer is A, it comes down to a 1-chip battle. But if the answer is B, you're both out. What's the correct answer? It's A, Palynology.
My goodness.
Whoa.
Here we go again.
I might have screwed the
here we
on
go.
this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's down to a 1-chip shootout. Peach has 1 press. Cody has none. Holy crap. This is deja vu all over again. Screen's up. Next question. The USS Monitor was one of the first. A. Frigates. B. Dreadnoughts. C. Battleships. Or D. Ironclads. Both have 1 chip. Peach has 1 press. Peach is locked in. You've been pressed, Cody. You have 7 seconds max. Wow. Both of you, I can say, have not agreed. Screen's down. This duel is going to be over with. One way or the other, ladies and gentlemen. If the answer is B, Dreadnoughts, Cody, you've won your first duel. The answer is D, Ironclads. You won your second duel. 29 people. Holy hell, this is awesome. The answer is A or C. You're both out. How are you feeling, Cody?
For how quick he responded, I'm pretty confident that he knows this answer, but when I thought monitor, I thought a bit more modern type of ship, and I knew it wasn't going to be frigates. So I was thinking either dreadnoughts or battleships, but I didn't think it'd be battleships either, because they name a lot of crap after presidents, so I kind of went with dreadnoughts. I didn't think it'd be ironclads. I thought it'd be a bit too early for that.
Peach, you seem very confident.
I thought the name Monitor came to me as, from what I remember, the Monitor and the Merrimack were opposing things from the Civil War.
So you have a feeling you just won your second duel.
I feel decent about it.
Who wins this duel? It's D, Ironclads. Peach wins his second duel.
Ooh.
Oh, great game, Cody. Wow.
I gotta say, this lasted longer than I first thought, I'll be honest.
Wow. Good job. Cody, you have been absolutely amazing.
I thought I'd go with this. I thought I'd be out in like 3 questions, but it lasted longer than all but one person, I think.
Hey, we give you much props for playing this incredible duel, but unfortunately you're out. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Cody.
He's had a chance. I'll let him take it from here.
Wow. Peach, congratulations. You've ended that duel with 1 chip and $5,000. We add Cody's chip to the jackpot, and at the end of that duel, ladies and gentlemen, our jackpot sits at $4,145,000. But Peach, you're now about to face 1 question to double your 5,000. You can watch the stream because it is just you against the accelerator. Place your chip on the correct answer. It is $10,000 more. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Here is your max question. Which state derives its name from the Indian word meaning long river? A, Mississippi. B, Colorado. C, Connecticut. Or D, Missouri. Your 7 seconds starts now. Locked in on D, Missouri. If it's D, Missouri, your 5,000 goes up to 10. Is it Missouri? It's Connecticut.
Wow.
Ooh.
But no harm, no foul. Interesting. It's Quinocticut, more precisely. That's the right term. But hey, no, here's the good news. You have $5,000 at the end of that duel, which means you won 2 duels, $15,000, which means K-Tech, unfortunately, is out of contention. Peach, congratulations. You have just taken 4th place on the duel leaderboard with $15,000. Wow. But that does put you on the bubble. So how are you feeling now that you have 4th place for the time being?
Well, if I won another duel, I'd be a lot more comfortable.
Yes, because at the end, after tonight's duel and 3 more weeks, whoever is in those 4 blue spots will face off in the grand final. We go by duels first, followed by cash winnings. As you can see, 2 duels, but not enough money. So you have to give yourself enough cushion to kind of like propel yourself. Good news is, win one more duel, you take second place. So that kind of makes you feel a little bit better, doesn't it?
Just a little bit.
So, but now, what you have to think about is who do you want as your opponent? We take a look, because we have some people that popped in later. There's the duel gallery. The question is, who do you want as your opponent? Who do you think deserves a chance to come inside the duel arena and face you?
Well, I think there is one good friend here and another server that I know has been here for the whole ride that I'm pretty sure would love a chance to win a lot of money. Let's bring on Jose Cazares.
Jose Cazares, this is your time to shine inside the duel arena. Oh, as if he's there.
He's currently unmuted or muted.
Jose, meow. This is your
Jose,
life.
stop playing with your chubby.
Jose, ¿dónde está?
Jose.
Meow. I think he's muted.
Jose, ven para aquí. I know a little bit of Spanish in case anyone's wondering.
Dak Prescott is
That was just
crazy.
straight Dak Prescott. Oh my god. Oh. I think he's AFK. So, is there anyone else?
Anybody got his phone number?
No.
I don't.
I don't.
I'm gonna give him a Discord call. Give me a moment.
All right. As we wait for Jose, to come in, we're gonna take a quick, brief commercial break. Give our players some time to decompress and be prepared as Peach goes for his third duel and possibly secures his spot in the grand final in a couple weeks' time. More duel here at GC happens right after this.
Join the Emporium. You can see this shit live, etc.
Do it!
Do it!
Great.
Welcome back to Duel on GSC. We are here with Peach, who has currently won 2 duels, $15,000, is currently sitting in 4th, and looking to win his 3rd duel against Jose. Jose, you've been waiting in the duel gallery. How are you feeling now that you're inside the arena?
Just glad I finally got selected and going up against a good opponent. This should be a good one.
You are the owner of Sleepytime Studios. You do host Price is Right over at MVG Productions and host a couple other games that also use your words. You just celebrated 100 subscribers on your channel. What do you like to do? What do you do outside of streaming and outside of hosting games?
Well, when I'm not producing for the channel, I'm a full-time college student studying ESL education.
Beautiful. And you're, of course, going to school to become a teacher. What makes you confident that you can defeat Peach and stop him from going into the grand final in a couple of weeks' time?
Well, Peach is a good opponent, but he can be beat. There are some subjects that he's not too good at, and same for me. Just have to hope that I can get lucky.
Best of luck, Jose, Peach. You both have 10 chips. You both, again, have both of your presses. Gentlemen, are you ready?
I got my water with me, so let's do it.
Exact same thing with me.
Screen
water
up.
is good. Drink it.
Yeah, stay hydrated, guys. Screens up. Audience, if you guys are ready, and I know all of you here because there's a lot of you in this call, let's duel. Pass the flask around. Good luck, guys. This is your first question. The U-2 spy plane is nicknamed what? A. Nighthawk, B. Old Faithful, C. The Black Widow, or D. Spirit? I'll have a first question to have. Jose's locked in. Peach is locked in. Jose, how many chips do you think Peach has played?
Surprised if he used at least 2 on this one.
Surprised if it was 2. Peach, how many do you think Jose played?
I'm thinking he may have played 3. At least 3.
Well, screens down. Both of you have played 3 chips.
Oh boy.
Except not quite in the same places. If the answer is Nighthawk, Peach has won his 3rd duel and furthermore goes into 2nd place on the duel leaderboard. The answer is Old Faithful. Jose has won his 1st duel, dethroning Peach. The answer is the Black Widow or Spirit. We move on. Quite an interesting way to start a duel. What is the correct answer? It's Nighthawk. Peach wins!
Are you kidding me? Wow.
Okay then.
Oh.
Well, GG, jeez.
A 1 question knockout.
That was not what I was expecting. Okay then.
That's a great question, Cody. That's a great question.
I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad that I lost. That is hilarious.
And Jose is laughing about it.
I'm stunned. What can I say? I'm just stunned.
You're stunned? I'm stunned.
I'm too stunned to be upset. all that were to try to be selected, and this is what happened.
Oh, hang on, guys. Hang on just 1 second. Because, hang on. Oh, yeah. So, Jessica is stopping me for just a second. Because it turns out, that was a bad question. And I'm going to go ahead, since we are recording, ladies and gentlemen, and we have all of you, I'm going to go ahead and explain why. The U-2 spy plane is actually nicknamed the Dragon Lady and not Nighthawk. Yes. It was, so there you go. So because of that, what is going to happen is I'm going to give you guys back your 10 chips. Because I am able to do that. Bum, bum, bum. And we get to come back into live play. So gotta remember, we have a question stack, ladies and gentlemen, of almost 400 questions. It's possible to have just that 1 or 2 bad questions. So it does happen.
Kid.
So guess what? You guys get to come back into live play. We go back to 10 chips each. I have contributed to about 200 plus. So I think one of those might have been mine, and that was my mistake, as an honest mistake. Oh yeah, no, I contributed so much into the database. And because that was my mistake, guys, you know what I'm gonna do?
Do it. Do it.
I'm gonna add 100,000 to the jackpot.
Yay, please.
Yay.
So new jackpot, $4,245,000. That was my mistake, and since I had voted to it, that and a bag of potato chips and a Klondike bar. So, gentlemen, screens up. We're back in normal play. Next question.
All right, let's do this for real.
For what activity are jodhpurs traditionally worn? A. Skiing. B. Swimming. C. Horse riding. D. Climbing. Wow. Jose is locked down. Peach is locked down. Wow. Well, screen's down. And we're in the same exact scenario.
Yes.
Both of you have played 3 chips.
Please, this time, just let it be either skiing or horse riding.
Please, for all our sakes.
If the answer is swimming, Jose wins his first duel. If the answer is climbing, Peach wins his first duel.
Boy.
Put them out of their misery. Cody wants me to put him out of misery. The correct answer is going to be revealed when we come back. This is Duel on GSC.
He told you to put us out of our misery, and you're going to put us in even more. Lovely.
Wow.
Welcome back to Duel. After Cody decided, told me, hey, put them out of their misery, but I put them through more hell because this is how I roll. We left you guys on this question for what activity are jockers traditionally worn. This is the state of play. Jose and Peach both play 3 chips. If the answer is swimming, Jose wins his first duel on a 1-question knockout. If the answer is climbing, Peach wins his 3rd duel on a 1-question knockout. If the answer is skiing or horse riding, we continue on. Yeah, we're going to play Cody for that commercial break. Show us the correct answer.
It's your fault.
It's horse riding.
Okay.
So, hey, both of you have both presses. Both of you had 8 chips. We have $20,000 to the jackpot. $4,265,000 is where we are. Screens up, gentlemen. Next question. In which year was the Model T automobile introduced by Henry Ford? A. 1912. B. 1904. C. 1908. D. 1910. Both of you have chips. Both of you have both presses. Jose's locked in. Peach is locked in. Surprised none of you used your presses on that question. Any reason why?
Self-thought about it, but I held back.
Hold back. Peach, any reason why you didn't want to use a press?
Didn't make sense to use it in this time.
Well,
with how I played this question.
Screens down. Peach has played all 4 options, so he is safe no matter what. How are you feeling now, Jose, that you've only covered 2?
Okay, now I'm nervous. I chose to take a bit of a risk, and I can see now, oh boy, this risk is going to be a lot bigger than I thought.
If the answer is 1912 or 1910, Jose is still in this game. If the answer is 1904 or 1908, Peach has won his 3rd duel and takes 2nd seed. Takes the number 2 seed away from Vol, and might be going to the grand final in a couple weeks' time. Is this duel over with? It is! It's 1908! Peach wins!
Oh, great game, Jose. Listen, I commend you for taking that risk.
Only in 1972, ladies and gentlemen, was overtaken as the most sold car in history by the Volkswagen Beetle. Little fun fact. Wow. Yeah. 1908 it was sold, and its price tag was $550. There you go.
Imagine it'd be about 7,000-8,000 in today's money.
Give or take.
A lot more.
A lot more. Jose.
Okay.
Wow.
I probably shouldn't have held back.
Nah,
I don't think it would have made a difference. It wouldn't have made a difference because he played it safe. I played risky, and it cost me.
And it made you a fatal mistake. Jose, you've been a great competitor, and it's sad to see you be eliminated from this tournament. Hopefully we see you back in Season 2. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jose Cazares.
I tried.
Peach?
Good.
Couple bits of good
Patrick.
news. Number 1, After that last duel with the chips on the table, our new total, jackpot total, stands at $4,290,000. Number 2, you have now claimed the number 2 spot on our leaderboard. 5 chips on the table at the end of this duel got you $25,000. You're now about to face one question against the accelerator to try to double it to $50,000 and possibly give yourself a better cushion. Are you ready?
Boy, am I ever ready.
Here is your 7-second max question. Ag is the chemical symbol for which element? A, silver. B, magnesium. C, uranium. D, tungsten. Your 7 seconds starts now. Confidently puts it on silver. The answer is silver. Peach doubles his $25,000 to $50,000 and sits at 3 duels, 65 grand. Is it silver? Yes, it is!
Boy, oh boy.
Wow.
What a question to get a max question on.
Peach, congratulations. Which means, watch this. This is awesome. Peach, congratulations, because you've won your 3rd duel. You now take the number 2 spot at 3 duels, $65,000. Congratulations.
Thank you, Pat. Wow.
How does that feel, knowing that you're sitting at number 2?
What a comfortable position to be in, first off.
Second.
And second, what a time to like double up and max out on a question like that.
Wow. Now, we have, ladies and gentlemen, reached our 1 hour mark. However, since we were falling behind, I'm not going to penalize anybody because of us running a little bit late. So with that being said, we do have time for one more duel. And this is very important, Peach, because you're in the same position as Travis was. If you win your 4th duel, you're going to take number 1. What it's going to come down to is to who you want as your 4th opponent. And this one is very important. Looking at the contestant gallery, who do you want as your 4th opponent? Who deserves?
Johnny K says, choose my dancer.
Ben, Doug, Nate, Logan, James, Clover, Scott, Caleb. Scott has been wanting to get in this duel arena. Him being one of our chasers. Nate has been dying to get in here. Logan has been dying to get in here. It's a matter of who do you think you have the best shot of winning your 4th duel against and taking the number 1 spot?
Hey, James.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Is it James?
It is James.
James Doe, step inside the duel arena.
$19,000?
WJHR is your code. James, welcome inside the duel arena.
What was it called?
WJHR.
HR, okay. Alright.
wildly jabbing happy revolvers.
Alright.
Now, I can't... It was... Oh, I think I remember where the jackpot sat. 4,315,000. So yeah, so $550 now is $19,118.42 in today's money. James, welcome inside the Duel Arena. How are you feeling now that you're going against Peach?
Well, honestly, this is going to be an interesting one because I really enjoyed Duel when it first came out, back on ABC. So I'm willing to test my wits against a good opponent, Peach over here.
Now, you have been on a game show or two in your lifetime. You are a big fan of wrestling. What do you have going for you as an advantage that Peach doesn't?
Not a dang thing.
Well, James, James, I wish you the best of luck. You both have 10 chips. You both have 2 accelerators. Peach is going for his 4th duel. He wins. He takes number 1 spot. James, you're trying to stop him. Gentlemen, screens up. Oh, this is going to get interesting. Let's duel. And audience, you guys might want to start making your bets as to if Peach is going to win his 4th duel or not. First question. In the Bible, who or what are known as the Magi? A. Horsemen of the Apocalypse. B. Wise men. C. Disciples. Or D. Tribes of Israel. James, as Peach, you've been pressed. You have 7 seconds max. I'm sorry, that caught me so fucking off guard. That caught me so off guard.
Wowzers is right, Johnny. Holy moly.
Woohoo! James is not mucking about. Use suppress. Peach decided just to go for it. Gentleman screens down. Both of you play 1 chip on the exact same spot.
Okay.
James, you know your Bible.
James is not wasting any time.
I was gonna say, I'm Catholic. I should know my Bible.
The answer is
James, what do you expect?
The answer is wise men.
I did not know.
The answer is wise men. We keep going. If it's anything else, you're both are out in an instant. Show us the answer. It's the wise men.
Yeah. Also, another fun fact is that during the Christmas plays, I played Wiseman like
Alright, so that was right up your.
Yeah, exactly.
Is your name secretly Joshua Rutan?
No.
Gentlemen, screens up. Next question. In Greek mythology, who was the god of flocks and herds? A. Diana. B. Hermes. C. Sylvanus. D. Pan. And Vol is so wishing he had this question during his duel because mythology is his thing. He's just sitting back internally screaming as we speak. James is locked down.
Someone screenshot the questions, please. Oh, never mind. Not right now, obviously.
Well, too late.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to sense a bit of deja vu. Screens down. You played 1 chip on question 1? No, on this question, you don't have any freaking idea.
Nope. Not a thing.
Can you say irony?
So here's what have we learned so far about this duel. They know all about the Bible, but when it comes to Greek mythology, they don't know shit.
No,
It's all Greek to
mythology
them.
don't matter.
It's all Greek to them. They're both safe.
Yep.
The correct answer, it's pan.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I never heard of P.
Pan means all.
Besides, James, you would know since you're Catholic.
Pots
Greek
and
or God, don't matter.
pans.
And they both.
I was gonna say Greeks.
Yeah, pan means all, and they both covered all. So there's your wordplay right there.
I was gonna say I just know all I know is the new Pope. That's all.
I was gonna say Pat, when you said that Vol would know this, he was deafened at the time.
Oh well, he's gonna watch the video thinking, oh shit.
I'm here, by the way.
Hi, buddy
And
boy.
I do know that Hermes is the messenger.
Yes. And gentlemen, screens up.
Man.
Next question.
If I hear one, Grandpa!
Which state became the 49th state in 1959? A. Hawaii. B. Puerto Rico. C. Alaska. D. New Mexico.
And now everyone and their moms is screenshotting.
Well, you see, they kind of fucked up on the screenshot. I'm gonna say that.
I know, right?
Give us
Do
one
we
second.
toss this one out?
Go ahead, Peach.
Do we toss this one out?
Did you see what? Did you see the pictures?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so that
Yes,
means
I did.
we do have to toss out the question. Do not screenshot it when there are chips on the table.
Can I say something about this?
So.
Can I say something about the chips that were put down?
Yep.
James put one down even before the answers were already out.
Yeah, that's right. So just
before all the answers were out.
Wait until all 4 options are put on the table before and the screenshot. Okay. So.
Okay, I do apologize. That's my fault.
It's all right. It's all right. So.
Good.
It's all right.
All right.
It's all right. Just
My
James.
screen blank.
Yeah, I had to throw out the question, so we're gonna go ahead and play fair. Just be patient, guys. I know you. James and Peach are like, this is such an intense duel. James is like, I want to beat Peach. At the same time, Peach is like, fuck. Well, I want to win this 4th duel. Next question. This is fine. Which of the following is the traditional rising agent in bread? A. Flour. B. Eggs. C. Hops. D. Yeast. Wait for the screenshot to appear in the chat, guys, and then we can go ahead and play your chips according. There you go.
All right.
James is in. Peach is in. Wow. This has gotten interesting. Screens down. Peach has played 3 chips. James has played 1. James seems very confident. James, I'm assuming you've done some cooking in your time?
No, but I just know. I feel like I kind of remember yeast being that rising agent. But, you know, I could be wrong.
Peach, you played 3 chips. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I thought I'd heard something about yeast, but I wasn't like confident enough to like lock it down by itself.
If the answer is flour or eggs, Peach wins his 4th duel, goes into number 1. The answer is D, yeast. We keep going. If the answer is hops, you're both out. Show us the correct answer. It's yeast. Which means
all I know is hops is beer.
Yep. 2 chips go into the pot. 4,355,000. Peach has 5 chips, both presses. James has 7 chips and 1 press. Gentlemen, this is your next question. Screen's up. Who wrote the song "I've Got You Under My Skin"? A. Cole Porter. B. George Gershwin. C. Marvin Hamlisch. Or D. Irving Berlin.
Is it good to?
Yep, your screenshot's already in Studio VC, so you guys can see the question with more choices. Make your moves. Whoa, quick succession. Peach, what's your strategy going against James? Because with him having 1 press, you're scared that he's just going to press you and just push you into that kind of corner?
It would help for me to unmute myself.
Good answer.
But
yeah, it will help all of us.
Yeah, as this game's going on, right now I'm like most worried about like if I can answer a question, if I can pinpoint the correct answer like off the bat. If I don't, then we'll see what happens.
Well, gentlemen, it's gonna get interesting. Screen's down. James is safe no matter what happens. He's played all 4 options. Do you have a feeling it's not Marvin Hamlisch? The answer is Marvin Hamlisch. James dethrones you. Show us the correct answer. It's A. Cole Porter.
Wow. All right.
Wow. Another 5 chips gets put into the jackpot. New total $4.38 million. Ho ho! Peach, 3 chips. You become vulnerable. You have 2 presses. You can't cover all 4 options. James, you have 1 press and 4 chips. And you have 1 press. It's your final opportunity to cover all 4. Gentlemen, screen's up. Next question. Which bird became extinct in 1844? A. Great auk. B. Moa. C. Dodo. D. Passenger pigeon. Peach is in. James is in. Gentlemen, how are you feeling?
Well, I had a feeling on this question, but I played a little risky, wanting to save some chips just because I had a feeling. Not 100% sure.
Well, gentlemen, screen's down. You both played 1 chip in the exact same spot.
Both of us can't be wrong, right?
The answer is C, Dodo. You both are still alive. The answer is anything else. For the first time this season, we have a double elimination. Is this duel over with?
Wow.
It is A. Great auk.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
For the
god.
first time this season, we have a double elimination.
Damn.
Good game, James.
Good game.
You had the same exact idea that I did.
I'm shook.
I could have been safe.
And this
with
is
it,
why
but
you should join the
only-
Emporium, ladies and gentlemen.
We just end with a double elimination.
Let me explain. The Great Auk is a large flightless seabird that lived in the North Atlantic. The last two known individuals were killed in July of 1844 in St. Kilda, Scotland.
Okay.
Wow.
See, in my mind, the only bird that I kind of knew was the dodo, but I just kind of felt like I should have been safe and put all of it just to be safe. But
For the
my feeling was that
Go ahead.
my feeling was that I thought I remember the dodo bird going extinct like way more recently than I would have anticipated. See, I thought they were from like the dinosaurs age.
For the first time this season, we have a double elimination.
Damn.
I am just as speechless as you guys are. I am so sorry I had to end this way. So, even though there were 2 chips on the table, we take the $10,000. We also take the leftover chips, which is an additional $25,000. $35,000 will get added to the jackpot. And ladies and gentlemen, at the end of night 6, $4,415,000 is where we sit at the end of night 6. However, there is a little bit of good news. Even though Peach is out, he is still sitting right now at number 2, 3 duels, $65,000. Travis is still sitting on number 1 at $160 grand. When we see you guys next week, we'll have 2 fresh new players inside the Duel Arena going into night 7. We are now 3 weeks away from the grand final. We'll see you guys next time here at Duel on GSU. We encourage you guys, of course, to like and subscribe and join the Emporium. That's what we're all about, and we'll see you next week on Duel. Good night, everybody.
And big balls.